Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. Let's go to Ellenglen, I guess is the name of it. Meet up with Laramil. So what are we going to look for? We just came from Ayleid Ruins. What will we find at other Ayleid Ruins? Probably something that ties more of this together, I would imagine. Bear. Goblins. Can we finish off with the goblins? Why are they still hostile? Only some of them are hostile. Never mind. There are hostiles here as well. Ooh, Thieves' Trove. Leave me alone. Let's get rid of those. What else did I just get? No, I don't need this. No, I don't want to pick the Ancestor Silk. Trying to... Oh my god. I was just trying to jump. Why are the jump button and the interact button the same? Like that.
Welcome, Proxy. Let us speak before we go inside.
Okay.
This is Ellenglen, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the Recollection here, as they have been searching similar ruins throughout the area. They did not disappoint. I sense an aura of Daedric power as well. Perhaps that aura drew them here.
An aura of Daedric power?
Indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the Recollection's purpose here. Do you still have the Econir, Proxy?
Yeah.
I see you remember our adventures in the shrines of the good Daedra. I believe we may find important memories for the Econir to reveal here as well. Watch for places where it can show us something, Proxy.
Okay.
Between the Recollection and the dangers inherent in most ruins, I suggest caution. My research revealed that Ellenglen contains a maze filled with deadly traps. We must reach the heart of the maze to find a way through. I am ready when you are.
Tell me more about the Econir.
Hermaeus Mora knew he could not completely erase all knowledge of Athelia from the world. He locked away his own memories of her in glyphics hidden in Apocrypha. He created the Econir to reveal any lingering memories of the Forgotten Prince.
When did you get it?
The one who knows asked the Demi-Prince Farnui X to convey the Econir to me after the cultists of the Blind Path made the mistake of invading his realm. Hermaeus Mora told me you would need it.
What else should I know about Ellenglen?
Ellenglen, an Ayleid ruin, most likely a temple or monastery. As you can see, little remains above ground. The vaults below are more extensive, or so I have read. Adventurers report dangerous monsters and traps within. Those who survived, anyway.
How about the Ayleids themselves?
I am hardly an Ayleid scholar. I know they were called Wild Elves, and they established Tamriel's first empire. Their city-states were spread across much of this region, but their empire fell during the First Era. Much about them has been lost.
Why would the Recollection be interested in Ayleid ruins?
Many Ayleids worshipped Daedric princes. Athelia may have been among them. When the Recollection began to remember Athelia, they remembered her as their god. I think they are searching for shrines to Athelia. Mere speculation, but a logical guess.
And the Recollection themselves?
From what I have determined, they are a secret society with a keen interest in ancient ruins. The revival of an Ayleid cult, perhaps. Our ally Baragon knows more. He recently tracked them to West Weald and has been looking into their activities.
What does the Recollection want?
Baragon told me that the group was initially formed to seek out something missing in their lives. It seems clear now they were looking for Athelia, even if they did not know it. Now that Athelia is free, their actions are becoming more conspicuous.
At Rustwall, I learned that the Recollection is working with Daedra, a Shard Marshal Vargas.
Shard Marshal Vargas. I am not familiar with that Daedric rank. We know they assisted Torvasard in his quest to remember the Forgotten Prince. Perhaps this Vargas is also connected to Athelia. No matter. It is evident we have more to learn, Proxy.
Okay. Ellenglen, an alien ruin, most likely a temple or monastery. Vaults below are extensive. Oh, it was just what she just told us.
Be wary. If I sense the presence of Daedric power, the Recollection likely noticed it as well.
Okay.
The Recollection made it this far, but they have met some of Ellenglin's dangers.
Man, these little soul gem turrets are everywhere in these dungeons. Oh, this one's a fire one. Ow. I want these alien chandeliers. I don't even collect alien stuff, but they look so cool. Okay, the path seems pretty linear. Oh, there's bugs living here too. So which way are we going? Ooh, it's quite a ways to go. There's quite a motley crew of critters living in here. Minotaurs, lamia, wasps. Stop that.
Feel the currents of fate flow through you.
I'm okay. Don't worry. You don't need to... Whatever you threw. Ugh, Horvers are gross. I mean, they're just giant, more hostile ticks, right?
Welkind stones. Aliens were fascinated with the magic of light, but this is not what we seek. Let us press on.
Lenaud Niskel's journal. I found Ellenglen right where the map brings here said I would. A typical example of late period alien architecture. Brief search revealed a door leading to the vaults below. If there are any forgotten treasures to be recovered from this place, that's where they will be. I'll be my exploration in the morning. Or more of a problem. I reached the maze of Ellenglen, but I suffered a setback. I was ready for gas grates. I've seen them in other later runs. I wasn't expecting undead guardians as well. Ah, I don't think they made it, judging by the skeleton. How did the bears get this far into the ruins? Looks like another way they get in.
Let fate renew your vigor, Roxy.
Oh, okay, just keep going. What is that bear doing over there?
There, the maze is below. The way to Ellenglin's shrine lies through the heart of the maze.
I could squeeze through these bars pretty easily, realistically. Whee!
Not only a maze, but a tomb.
I was trying to jump over these clearly trap pads.
The currents of fate shall revitalize you.
Alien Penitent. Oh, well this kind of makes the maze a lot easier to deal with, so this way. Come on, get out of here. Oh, how appropriate to have minotaurs in a maze. So we need to get to the middle of the maze. I'm guessing... Okay, just...
The chamber to the north should be the heart of the maze. But it seems we must find another entrance.
You don't have an item you need for this. Okay. This way. A sun mage. And this way. I wonder if we'll see any more of the fancier minotaurs as like a story boss or something, like the ones with the big long horns. This way. Damn it! I'm trying to jump over them, and it's only talking to Laramil. Now I gotta wait for the poison to wear off. Laramil, I need you to back off. Thank you. Can we go in through here? Oh, this one's open.
The heart of a locked gate. We must find the key, Proxy.
Oh. Asking... Well, you're not one of the new type, but... A Minotaur, nonetheless. Orsul Tombhoof. I don't know what all these different colors are for, Laramil. Okay, we're getting gas now. These lads are quite bulky for story bosses. Come here so I can smack you. Okay. I think I still need the gloves of the wield, and I'll have the full set.
These gates. Let us continue.
Or I'll finish my collections for
I sense that what we seek
Westfield.
lies somewhere to the south.
Okay. Wait. What? Oh, that's weird. I guess it spawned me facing the gate. I don't know what happened there. Very disorienting is what happened. Ooh.
We found the shrine. But who is... Oh, that is Athelia. Perhaps you can talk to her, Proxy.
Oh, just like that, huh?
I do not recognize you, yet you seem familiar. Almost like this shrine.
Why does her mouth move so weird?
I know I should remember it, but I do not. Tell me, what is this place? Why am I drawn here?
This is Ellenglen, we believe is the shrine of a Daedric prince.
A Daedric prince. Yes, I remember. That was what mortals called me. But Ellenglen is a proud citadel, not a crumbling ruin. Its people are wise and beautiful. They worship me. Wait. I sense something. And another memory. Hermaeus Mora.
Are you sensing the Echenir?
The Echenir. Yes. That is what the Abyssal Cephaliarch called it. A clever little device he wrought to find and remove things that belonged to me. Thoughts, memories, truths he did not want anyone to know. Show me. I wish to see what it reveals.
Man, her face does not look good. It's not animated well, and it's like uncanny how it doesn't match the aesthetic. I'm not sure, but I guess I need to see the memory too.
Let us see what Mora took from me.
You risk everything, Athelia. You must forsake the many paths.
You seek to diminish my prince. Why should she agree to such a demand?
To preserve reality. Her willfulness threatens all of existence.
You let your fear control you and foresee an apocalypse that will never be. Depart, Mora.
Oh, neat. Her wings can become like a
Ophelia
dress?
disappeared as soon as the memory ended.
Oh,
Let us speak outside.
that's interesting. She can... Well, I guess she is a Daedric prince, but she has amnesia? That's interesting. Magically induced amnesia?
Let us review what we saw in the ruins, Proxy. Now it becomes clear. The recollection also seeks Athelia. They hope to find her visiting places she once knew, just as we did. Yet Athelia seems confused. I do not think she has fully regained her memories or truly understands what happened to her.
What did you make of the memory the Ekenir revealed to us?
I believe we witnessed the moment Emmaus Mora first confronted Athelia about the danger she posed to reality. And we saw that she refused to heed him. It is a hard thing for any creature to change its nature, especially for a Daedric prince.
What's our next step?
We examined the locations where the threads of fate were most frayed, and learned more about Athelia and the recollection. Let us next rendezvous at Baragon's townhouse in Skingrad. I wish to consult with him about our discoveries.
Okay. Let's, meet our merry band. I'm just gonna travel to here. I wish they did an opal version of the Stonekeepers Undaunted stuff. I love the way that stuff looks. But that's also a very hard dungeon, so to have an opal thing locked behind it might be a bit of a double-edged sword. I mean, it's not the hardest of dungeons, but it's certainly one of the more difficult.
Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those wood elves. Valenwood is trying to annex territory that is rightfully ours.
Okay.
Welcome to my townhouse, friends. I can't wait to hear the results of your investigations.
Look at our little group here.
I can't believe we found a corrupted seed at Ostermere. That the recollection somehow caused the new forest to overgrow Westweald. Or that my friend Sorelin was involved. Laramil wants to talk to you, but I'd like to hear what else you discovered.
The stuff at Rustwall.
An invasion launched from Rustwall Estate would have taken Skingrad completely by surprise. I'm glad that you and the Tribune were there to stop them. But the recollection working with Daedra? That's a troubling new development.
Do you know Tribune Alea?
By reputation. We only just met. I know she does troubleshooting for Count Calantius, so I figured I might run into her eventually. She apparently heard about me too. Just showed up on my doorstep. You learn anything else out there?
They were looking for Athelia at Ellenglen. We found her first, and she disappeared.
Athelia, the Daedric prince you and Laramil are looking for? You met her? Incredible! But why is the recollection looking for her? Didn't they... never mind. I think you should talk to Laramil now. I need to consider all this.
Our initial investigations are complete, Proxy. Let us speak. Encountering a material confirmation of... that is, I thought it would take longer for us to find and confront Athelia in person. We determined that my suspicions about the frayed fates proved correct. Each location had a connection to Athelia.
So what do these connections tell us, Laramil?
That the recollection and the Miramor Daedra seek to restore Athelia to power. They cause the New Forest and Wildburn devastation. And Athelia wanders Westweald, starting to remember. For helping me reach these conclusions, take this reward. Speak with Baragon. See if he has a thought about our next steps. Athelia's presence untethers all consequences. It makes it nearly impossible for me to perceive the threads of fate, let alone determine which threads to follow.
Is that a problem? Most people can't see fate.
Most people do not bear the responsibility of preserving reality itself. If we guess wrong about what we must do, or simply fail to do it, disaster ensues. I do not like to leave such decisions to chance when the stakes are so high.
So what do we do then?
Trust in Baragon's knowledge of the recollection. There is an anomaly I wish to look into while you and he pursue the cultists and ferret out their plans. Perhaps the Wildburn seed you found in Ostermere is the place to start. I shall find you later.
Okay. Hey, Bear.
I've been thinking about Ostermere and your investigations with Laramil and Tribune Alea. The recollection was involved each time. We need to determine what they're planning next. Maybe the Wildburn seed we found in Ostermere can help us do that.
How so?
I'm not a green speaker or a spinner, but I know a corrupted seed when I see one. If we can trace it to its source, I think we can find the recollection. Luckily, there are experts on this sort of thing close by, in the wood elf town of Vashabar.
Could the wood elves there be involved with the recollection?
Bosmer who honor the green wouldn't have anything to do with a Wildburn seed. But I want to show the seed we recovered to a green speaker. If they can tell us more about it, it might lead us right to the recollection. Help me, and I'll pay your way.
Alright, I can do that.
Here, just to be safe, you should carry the Wildburn seed. Greenspeaker Derelith in Vashabar should be able to tell us something about it. Just follow the Gold Road into Dawnwood and turn north. Tribune Alea and I will meet you there.
This house is enormous. It's all yours?
I know, it's too much. During my adventuring days, I helped a wealthy Colovian family. They rewarded me with the deed to a grand old empty townhouse. I had enough gold to make this place livable, and it seemed a waste not to use it.
So what's a wood elf doing living in Skingrad?
I've lived all over Tamriel, and Skingrad is a nice enough city. Always something happening here, and we get news from across the continent. It wasn't until recently that the people of Westweald started looking askance at wood elves.
What do you mean?
Since the appearance of the new forest, what the Bosmer of Vashabar called Dawnwood, the rest of Westweald has grown nervous and suspicious of all wood elves. I've lived here for years, but suddenly I'm an outsider. Things could get ugly.
You said no Bosmer who honors the green would deal with a Wildburn seed. What about Sorlin?
Yes, I'm confused by that as well. Green speakers are mages who work within the Green Pact to shape the forest to meet their needs. Every wood elf village has a green speaker to grow new pod homes or shape useful tools. It's an art my people cherish.
So why is green speaker Sorlin working with the recollection?
You saw what I saw at Ostermere. My old friend Sorlin has lost her way. If she had a hand in the use of Wildburn seeds, then she's turned her back on the Green Pact. I'm not sure she can do that and still call herself a green speaker.
Remind me about the recollection?
My best guess is that the recollection is a revival of an ancient Ayleid cult. The Ayleids didn't just vanish when their empire fell. Many found shelter in the surrounding lands. Some wood elves believe they're descendants of that heritage.
Has the recollection been around long?
As far as I can tell, the recollection didn't even exist a year ago. It's like hundreds of people woke up one day and decided to join a new cult. They're convinced something has been taken from them. Something they'll do anything to reclaim.
And what are they doing?
Plundering ancient ruins. Recruiting other people who feel lost. Mostly wood elves, but not exclusively. Whatever it is the recollection thinks they're missing, it's made them desperate. And dangerous. And we know they're working with Daedra, too.
Your thoughts?
I don't know if it's a good idea to take that seed to Vashabar. We could be handing it right back to the recollection. Who knows how many friends they have there.
Were we able to convince Count Calantius to send more legionaries to Rustwall Estate?
Not exactly. While he agreed to spare a few legionaries to patrol the area, he's reluctant to assign more troops there on a permanent basis. Not after I lost an entire cohort. He ordered me to continue my investigation, though, so here I am.
Why come here?
When we learned that the recollection was working with Daedra at Rustwall, It seemed my clearest path forward was to find an expert. Retired adventurer, former Imperial scribe, recollection scholar. I probably should have visited Baragon sooner.
You suspect a tie between Vashabar and the Recollection?
They both showed up in Westweald around the same time. Oh, I don't think every wood elf in Vashabar is a member of the Recollection, but some must be. It doesn't help that they occupy a new forest that appeared on land that doesn't belong to them.
Land that doesn't belong to them?
Sure. The new forest sprang up in a part of Westweald that was mostly wild and uninhabited, but it's still part of the province. No one in Vashabar swears allegiance to Count Calantius. What's he supposed to make of that?
You're concerned about the Count's claim to that land?
I'm not concerned about lines on a map. People are getting hurt. The devastated area at the border of the forest is ruining farms and spawning dangerous beasts, not to mention the attacks by the Recollection. Someone needs to answer for all this.
Okay, fair enough. Ooh, big dog. Big wolf. To Vashabar! We just helped a wedding over there. Oh, it'll be nice to not have Laramil harassing me every time I use the Way Shrine.
Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those wood elves. Valenwood is trying to annex
Vashabar.
that is rightfully ours.
Is it the same green speaker we spoke to at the quest, or is there a separate... There might be a few green speakers. There doesn't have to be just one.
What exactly are you implying, Calovian?
I'm not implying. I'm saying it outright. This land wasn't yours to grow a forest over.
That's enough, Tribune.
Fine. You and the mercenary handle it.
Oh.
Apologies, Green Speaker. What can you tell us about the seed my friend is carrying?
I like this new...
You stood in the ruins of Esduin, the halls of the ancients.
I love the new
Colovian
armor. I
soldier
guess it's
can't
Recollection
just stroll
style.
into our town and throw around accusations. If not for Baragon, he may not be part of our settlement, but his good works are known to us. Well, what is it? What did you bring to show me?
Really, 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 really bad seed.
Does he? Well, let me take a look. This appears to be a green spring seed, but it's unlike any that I've ever worked with before. It's infused with strange energy.
What's a green spring seed?
Green spring seeds are what green singers use to grow new sections of forest and shape them into enclosures and settlements. We use some to create Vashabar, but this one is corrupted. Still, something familiar. Wait, I've sensed this before.
Where?
I was out exploring. Dawnwood may be a blessing, but I'm curious as to its origin. And the devastated area troubles me. I ran into wood elves with a covered cart. There was a whiff of strange magic about it. It must have been one of these seeds.
Where exactly did you see the cart?
Here, I'll mark your map. I met the wood elves with the covered cart in the hills east of Leftwheel. If you find more of these corrupted seeds, burn them. And don't worry, I'll destroy the one you gave me after I finish examining it.
Tribune Leia thinks some of your people might be part of the Recollection.
The Tribune sees a threat in the eyes of every Bosmer, but she may not be wrong. I've heard rumors, secret gatherings, elves taking up paths walked before we accepted the Green Pact. Some who follow the Dawnway may be tied to the Recollection.
The Dawnway. I want to learn more about
Our new
this.
settlement consists of two Bosmer factions, those who observe the Green Pact and those who follow the Dawnway. These elves cultivate crops and harvest wood, but they would never abuse the Green's gifts by corrupting a Green Spring ritual.
Tell me more about the Green Pact.
We Wood Elves are children of the Green. Long ago, we swore to never harm the living forest. We do not cut wood or pluck fruit. In exchange, the forest shelters us and shapes itself to our needs. Those who follow the Dawnway walk a different path.
How did you grow this forest so quickly?
We had nothing to do with the appearance of Dawnwood. King Nantharian tells us that it is a natural extension of Valenwood. That its sudden growth is proof that we are meant to reclaim our rightful heritage of this land.
Dawnwood, Valenwood, King Nanthorian?
Dawnwood is what we call this new forest. Valenwood lies to the south, just across the Strid River. King Nantharian gathered Bosmer, who wanted a fresh start and took advantage of the new forest to build the Vashabar settlement.
In Ostermere, where we found the seed, the Recollection indicated they created the new forest.
That makes no sense. No ritual I know of can make a forest grow so quickly. If the corrupted greenspring seed, this wildburn seed, is capable of that, I really must study it. I need to determine if the seed's taint has spread into the green.
The energy you sense, do you know what it is?
I need to conduct tests, make a detailed study. But if I had to guess, I think it carries a whiff of Daedric magic, which could explain the unprecedented explosion of energy and the area of devastation along the border. The Wildburn.
Now that she mentioned it, I've heard of greenspring seeds. If the Recollection was able to corrupt the sacred seeds of the green with Daedric magic, that's unthinkable. Before we go look for that cart, we should talk to King Nantharian first.
Why?
King Nantharian's an interesting person. Charismatic, a visionary. He saw an opportunity and rallied Wood Elves to follow him and start this settlement. As I understand it, he leans toward the Dawnway more than the Green. We need to warn him.
About what exactly?
That his followers are in danger. While drawing Wood Elves away from the Green is next to impossible, Green speaker Sorrelin notwithstanding, the followers of the Dawnway are ripe to be recruited by the Recollection. The king needs to know.
Okay. No, I wanted to meet this guy. He seems interesting. Just on reputation, basically.
Halt! King Nantharian sees no one without
Oh, he has a
good
chest in
cause.
there.
We have good cause. We've come to warn
Why are you
of a
wearing
danger
it?
to
Interesting.
Vashavar.
Very well. But the legionary must remain here.
Fine. I'll wait here.
Oh, I didn't realize
Thank
she
you,
was with me.
Tribune. Come, friend.
Okay, I just wanted to get that chest.
Greetings, stranger. All are welcome in Vashabar. But tell me, who enters my humble abode with Baragon, the hero of Ninglinir Pass? And what was that about a danger to our unassuming town?
I'm me. Baragon thinks the Recollection may be recruiting its members from among your people.
The Recollection? Yes, we have heard of this new order, but it has nothing to do with Vashabar. Do you really expect to find such violent agitators in this peaceful hamlet?
Greenspeaker Sorlin is from Vashabar, right? She's a member of the Recollection.
Greenspeaker Sorlin helped us settle Dawnwood and build our town, but I haven't seen her in weeks. I assumed she had done her part and returned to Valenwood. Not everyone is prepared to break away from the familiar and start anew.
We also took a corrupted wildburn seed from the Recollection. We gave it to Greenspeaker Derelith.
A wild burn seed? I've never heard of such a thing. But then again, I'm not a Greenspeaker or a spinner. And what did Derelith make of this strange seed? I know she's been trying to determine how our Dawnwood came to be. Does she suspect a connection?
The Recollection said they created the forest. She said we might find more seeds east of Leftwheel.
That's not far from Hoperoot, our new settlement. Count Calantius has refused our offers of cooperation, so I cannot assist you directly. But if you learn anything more that you feel I should know, find me at Hoperoot.
Okay.
Hoperoot lies to the north of Vashabar, just before you enter the devastated region. I'll be there, supervising the establishment of our next settlement. Good luck to you, adventurer.
Are you really a king?
I am the leader of the Dawnwood settlements of Vashabar and Hoperoot. The Bosmer I lead wanted no further part in the endless struggle for the Imperial throne. So when the Green extended the forest north into Westweald, I sought his aside.
You just decided to found a kingdom in Westweald?
The lands between Skingrad and Kvatch were all but abandoned after the troubles of the last decade. The Strid Vale was a frontier ready to be settled. When the Green extended the forest, I led my people out of Sylvanar to build a new home here.
How'd you get all these elves to follow you?
I am the son of a noble family of Sylvanar, House Rill. Under the Second Empire, we ruled with little interference from Cyrodiil or Eldenroot. Many elves still remember those days with fondness. I accepted this crown when the people offered it to me.
I understand that some wood elves here don't follow the Green Pact.
All are welcome in Dawnwood, no matter their beliefs. Some follow the Green Pact, others seek a new path, the Dawnway. You know, the roots of the Dawnway are all around us, which is why I think the Green provided this new forest and led us here.
What do you mean the roots?
Were you not aware that we stand upon the realms of the Saliak? You may call them aliens. They are the ancestors of my people. The ruins all around are not their legacy. No, their legacy are the Bosmer. Ayleid blood runs through our veins.
You called Baragon the hero of Ninglinir Pass?
Like many Bosmer, I am acquainted with the heroic tales of Baragon Sharpdagger.
His name is Sharpdagger?
I spotted him in our town recently and made sure to refresh
Instead of
myself
Sharp Arrow?
on his exploits. He saved many Bosmer at Ninglinir, or so I hear. You should ask him about it.
We'll meet you near Left Wheel, friend. If there's another seed there, we need to find it.
You were in there for a while? What did Nantharian have to say?
That Count Calantius has refused his offers to work together.
The Count doesn't know Nantharian. He and his wood elves showed up right after the new forest appeared without so much as a by your leave. Is it any wonder the Count doesn't trust him? Did Nantharian say anything about the recollection?
He doesn't think any of his people are involved. He asks us to report to him if we learn any more.
Not involved. Of course he'd say that. As for reporting to Nantharian, that depends on what we find. I serve Count Calantius and the Legion, not some self-declared king. Let's meet at the spot the green speaker indicated, and go look for that seed.
Okay. So where are we going? Oh, way up there. Okay. I wonder when we'll be going to that fort. Or Feldegard. Hey, this place is near my least favorite world boss. Oh, the drunk one. I've helped her so many times and she doesn't progress her dialogue anymore, so I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, this is... what are they called? Fang and Thorn? Ugh. It's a really, really bad world boss. Like, some of the bosses have annoying phases where they're invincible. These have that, and they have, like, way overpowered attacks. Like, if you aren't paying attention for a second, you'll usually just die.
Tribune Alea, look out! Are you hurt?
I'll live. Thanks, Baragon. The recollection ambushed us, like they knew we were coming.
Hey, that's not great.
I spotted the seed just up the hill. Friend, destroy the seed. We'll hold off the recollection.
You say that, but I have to clearly fight these. Ah, so is the king also a member of the recollection? Keeper Virgoth.
Stop us, and you can't
stop the wild burn. I almost made him sound southern instead of whatever he's supposed to sound like. Ooh, neat green attack. You got nature and electric powers? That's a little weird. Ambush orders. Keeper Virgoth troubles me interlopers to learn about our new germination site. Keep watch for Tribune Alea and the misguided Baragon and me. Approach the site and eliminate them. No one must be allowed to interfere with the Wildburn seed before it releases energy and expands downward to the north and east. Interesting. So we can rule out that the king is evil. Okay.
You burn the seed? Good. One less threat to worry about.
Wow, so that would have
They knew we were
spread
coming.
here.
Either the green speaker set us up, or there's a spy in Nantharian's court.
Or Nantharian himself.
Then the king is in danger. Friend, let's talk. I assumed the recollection would be guarding the Wildburn seed, but the Tribune is right. They were expecting us. If the recollection does have a spy in Vashabar, then they're more dangerous than I thought.
You really think they have a spy?
How else did they know to set this ambush? Greenspeaker Derelith wouldn't have betrayed us, so it must be someone close to King Nantharian. Which means Nantharian's got a knife to his throat and he doesn't know it. We've got to tell him.
Said he was going to Hope Root.
We'll need to be careful. If our suspicions are on the mark, someone won't want us to talk to the king. Hope Root lies near the ruins of Nunangalo, across the Wildburn. Let's meet outside the new settlement and see how things stand.
Okay.
We'll see you at Hope Root, friend.
Nunangalo. It's a cool totem, like warning totem kind of thing. Well, this is around where... No, this isn't it. It's further up the road. Where that lady was to give the quest for the keep. But I imagine we'll be getting to it soon enough if we're out in this region of the world. Have we completed any... Oh, we have completed one of the 5 story quests. Okay. Yeah, so there's really like 9 story quests, but there's just 4 that are really important, I guess.
Over here. There's Hoperoot. Something isn't right. The sentries wouldn't let us in.
Over there?
Something funny is going on. Nantharian told us to come find him in Hoperoot if we learned anything about the Wildburn seed. But the sentries at the gate refused to let us in. Tribune Alea and I had to back off before it came to blows.
So we have to fight our way in?
That would be hard. This place is more of a fortress than a settlement. Fortunately, Tribune Alea came up with a plan. Not a particularly sophisticated plan, but I think it will work.
What's the plan?
Well, Tribune Alea crept back to the gate. She's waiting for you there. She lures away the sentries, then we run up and enter when they chase her. Which sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud.
And once we're inside?
Someone doesn't want us to get to the king, so make your way to the throne room and find Nantharian. I imagine it's in the upper levels of the tree fort. I've got a grapple bow. I'll stay up in the branches and scout for you. Got it?
Meet Tribune Alea, get inside, go up. Got it. Okay. I haven't actually really done anything here. Have I? I think I passed by to get the map marker and that was it.
Over here.
Oh, she's over here.
Be ready. I'm going in.
Stay here, friend. Let her clear the gate.
Listen, you. I want answers from Nantharian, and I want them now.
She came back? Seize her!
That was easy. Hey, it's the same 2 guards. Oh, those are the same 2 guards from before. Zone story is an instanced? A living settlement groaning in the foot. Hoperoot is the latest expansion of Dawnwood by King Nantharian in the Wood Elf village of Vashapar. This is a new thing altogether. I've never seen that icon. It must mean instanced. Maybe that's like the new icon for instanced content? Like the main story quest stuff? They have such a weirdly long attack. It's annoying to block. Well, what do you know? The place is full of recollection goons. Do you think we're going to do a long con with the king, or he's just going to admit outright right now after we meet up with him that, oh, I'm evil?
I'm here, comrade. I lost the sentries, but there's a damn recollection army in here. Nantharian must be a prisoner in his own settlement. Keep your eyes open for any information about the recollection's plans.
Sorry, but this seems a bit too predictable. The writers for this game aren't known for their particularly clever twists. They once in a while they get something, but for the most part it's pretty standard. You see it coming from a mile away affair. Okay.
We're above the gate, but no sign of Baragon. What's he up to?
Was he captured, perhaps?
There's Baragon. I think he's found something.
Over here. This must be a recollection command post. No sign of the king, but the map and notes might be important. Take them, friend.
It's a big map. Ruins to the west. And those are all forts that need to be eliminated, I guess. That's this place, this place, this place. Those were all on the map. Keeper Fairwain. Our Shardborn allies have identified Feldigard Keep as the linchpin of Skingrad's defenses in the Clovian Hills. Shard Marshal Vargas is gathering her forces for an overwhelming assault against the old fortress. She requests that we conduct a preliminary reconnaissance of the area and provide her with an estimate of the garrison's strength. A Shardborn success of Feldigard would certainly aid our own efforts. Choose a few reliable scouts and send them to spy out the keep. I await your report.
I'll try to decipher the map later. Keep going, friends. We can't let the recollection take.
I mean, isn't that like the king's seal on those documents? Isn't that what that little icon means above it?
They probably already got him. I doubt Nantharian sentries could fight off a recollection army.
Well, considering his personal guards were standing outside of this place, I don't think we really have to worry.
This place just keeps going up. How big is this tree anyway?
I take it you've never been to Valenwood.
It's not just about reclaiming what was lost. This is about our heritage. Soon Dawnwood will spread and drive out those Colovian bastards.
Okay. Good fight.
These ruins used to be on the hillside below. Hoperoot's branches raised them into the sky. That shawl. There's something strange about it.
Oh, there's like weird echoes. Or like whispering.
Where am I? What force draws me to this place? Is that? Yes. I believe they call it a tavern. I see the many paths converging there.
What in oblivion did we just see?
It's a memory of a forgotten Daedric prince, you know. Standard fare.
That stone you carried triggered a vision. How did you do that? Who was the woman?
Ekenir, a relic that reveals memories, and that was Athelia.
Incredible. That was a Daedric prince? She didn't seem all that powerful or scary. In fact, she appeared to be disoriented. So why was that important? What exactly was that a memory of?
Athelia mentioned the many paths in a tavern where they converge.
The many paths? Sounds important, but I don't know anything about it. But there's a tavern not far from here, called the Outcast Inn. You should check it out when we're done here. Let's keep going. If the Ekenir has more to show us, let me know.
Okay.
Look around you. This forest is just the first of the changes we've been promised.
Maybe, but it's up to us to earn those promised rewards. We'll have to fight for them.
Man, this place really is big.
That looks like another Wildburn seed. Someone's coming. Get down.
Here. The seed for Skingrad is ready, my king.
Bring it to my throne room. Vargas and I will perform the final ritual and send the seed on its way.
The Shardborn are fickle allies.
We serve the same prince. As long as I lead the recollection, the Shardborn will aid us.
Oh no, he is
Yes,
evil.
my
Who
king.
saw it coming?
I knew it. Nantharian leads the recollection. And the prince they serve must be Athelia.
I heard everything. Get to the throne room. I'll circle around and hit them from the back.
Okay. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to search the person.
Now we know why Nantharian needed a living fortress. Let's find that throne room.
And he seemed so polite.
I leave the staff of many paths in
Oh,
your
she's
care,
evil too.
Nantharian.
Cool.
Use it well. Ah, Your tree has pests.
Greenspeaker Sorlin, deal with the intruders. They must not interfere with the ritual. Vargas,
Paragon's
help me
friend.
prepare the seed.
For his sake,
Oh, wait,
I will
Sorlin, not the
dispatch
other
you
green speaker.
quickly.
Darylith, or whatever her name was. Oh. That's a big Theriker up there. That one's a large lad.
The ritual. I cannot allow you to interfere.
How many of these you've got?
My pet! So be it, I'll kill you myself!
Is she... Am I... She put me in burning vines. That's...
Now, destroy the Wildburn seed.
No! The ritual is not complete!
Oh, is this place gonna
Something's
get
wrong.
destroyed?
It's too soon. The Wildburn seed released its energy too early. Run!
Follow Nantharian. He must know a way out.
The Wildburn seed! It released its energy when you destroyed it! Hoperoot is doomed!
Well, it wasn't much of a good place to begin with, so I think it'll be fine.
This way, comrade.
I want to leave, not talk. Oh, so that's why it was an instant story place, because it's a one and done affair.
By the green, the Wildburn seed destroyed Hoperoot.
Oh.
Hoperoot? A pretty name for an ugly secret.
And a grim tomb for Greenspeaker Sorlin.
You know, I didn't
Friend,
think we'd be dealing with her
we
so
should
quickly.
talk.
That was pretty fast.
That was close. But at least we destroyed the seed and this recollection fortress. But I hope things would turn out differently for Greenspeaker Sorlin. I wish I knew what drove her into the arms of the recollection and their mad leaders.
Nantharian and Shard Marshal Vargas escaped.
We'll find them again. We dealt them a serious defeat here at Hoperoot. They'll need to regroup with recollection forces elsewhere. That will cost them time. That staff. Vargas called it the Staff of Many Paths. She entrusted it to Nantharian.
It looked like he was using it to conduct the ritual.
Right. Well, back to my townhouse, friend. Give me the map we found. I want to examine it. And we should consult with Laramil, if she's back from her mysterious errand. It's clear Athelia's Daedra are helping the recollection. We need to know why.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
You two go ahead. That report we found. I want to check on Feldegard Keep.
Ah. So I'm guessing the next mission will be like that first one where you have a few objectives to check out and then we continue story stuff. So probably Feldegard Keep and the Outcast Inn. That's a weird way of doing it. They should just made them story places to begin with and call a spade, you know? Oh well. We're gonna have to listen to these guys talk again.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that.
Yeah, nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
Wood elves. Valen with his...
Can I get this text off my screen? Oh, now it's leaving after I'm... Okay.
I can't make sense of it. What do Athelia and her Shardborn seek to gain here? Why assist the recollection and allow them to use Wildburn seeds to transform Westweald? What are we missing, friend?
Tracking down Athelia was what brought me here. Maybe the answer's connected to her in some way.
That might better be pondered by Laramil, but you're probably onto something. Both the recollection and the Shardborn serve the Prince of Paths. Their goals must complement each other somehow. Which brings up another question. Where's Athelia?
I saw an Ekenir vision in Hoperoot, a memory of Athelia heading toward the Outcast Inn.
The Outcast Inn? I know the place. Not only did we stop Nantharion from sending a Wildburn seed to Skingrad, we found recollection notes pointing to Feldegard Keep, as well as a memory of Athelia heading toward the Outcast Inn. And that's not all.
That's not all?
We exposed Nantharion as leader of the Recollection. When Vashabar hears about this, they'll tear the crown from his head. He can lead the Recollection, but he can't hide anymore. And we saved Skingrad from a Wildburn. Here, friend. You earned this. The map we found at Hoperoot contains a valuable clue. I just know it. Give me some time and I'll decipher the code and figure it out. One thing is already clear. King Nantharion and his allies aren't done with Westweald yet.
We destroyed the fortress in Wildburn Seed. What else could they be up to? Oh, I did enough quests.
I won't know for sure until I finish deciphering Nantharion's notes. But Athelia is still at large. The Daedric incursions haven't stopped, and Recollection forces are thick as Horvors on Carrion around Ayleid ruins. They're looking for something.
What do you think they're looking for?
When I think of Ayleids, I think of magic. Welkin stones, portals, ancient relics. Things that would be dangerous in the wrong hands. But how it fits into Nantharion's plans, I don't know. Think you could help me piece it together, friend?
Yeah.
Tribune Alea and Laramil can use your help. The Tribune is worried about an attack at Feldegard Keep, and Laramil thinks it's important to investigate the Outcast Inn. See what you can do to help them, then come back here.
Tell me about Feldegard Keep.
Feldegard Keep is one of the largest fortresses in the Colovian Highlands. It's absolutely vital to the defense of Westweald. Tribune Alea went there after you found that report at Hoperoot. She's concerned the Recollection plans an attack, friend.
Should I go there before I investigate the Outcast Inn?
An attack on the fortress by Recollection forces sounds pretty urgent, but if Laramil thinks you're needed somewhere, that's probably important too. Since you can't be in two places at once, maybe just flip a coin?
Why do I need to investigate the Outcast Inn?
Well, in addition to the memory you saw of Athelia heading toward the inn, Laramil says there are tangled threads of fate converging in that area. Whatever's going on there, you need to help Laramil figure it out.
Okay. Ooh, wait, if I got the Grand Master, Grand whatever, hold on. I need you to give me my money. Withdraw. Give me $1 million. I think it's about that much. Plus it's on sale now because of the event. Let's see. Yes. This is the one you buy with gold. This is the big one you unlock for doing Grand Adventure, I think. Mary Vine's wines were once rivaled, blah, 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 blah. Oh, right, you can actually preview stuff now. Purchase options. I want unfurnished. Oh, I thought the event... Is that with the event sale on? Oh, maybe I was mistaken. I thought the whatever it's called, not Standard, Julianos, which I don't remember which event this is. But I thought it made the houses cheaper. Maybe it is cheaper. I don't know, that one, sure. Okay, well, I got the house. It's a nice size. Is this actually a furnish? Oh, it is a furnishing. That's a hell of a furnishing to come with a house. Let's take a look at what's here. Conservatory. Trees. Okay. Grapevines. A bunch of braziers. Oh, and this thing. This thing is a unique structure. Cool. Okay. See, I wish, like, this is a large house, not a manor-sized house. But they should give you a thing you can get in the Crown Store to upgrade that, like, you can give this the extra slots that a manor would have. Because you could easily fill this with the amount... I mean, this place is huge for a large house. It's ridiculous. How far is this from a way shrine? It's not that far at all. Okay, well... Wait, is this the front or the back? This is the front. Okay. I guess we're done for now, so I'll continue in the next episode. So... yeah, Relics of the Three Princes. We'll go to Feldergard, and then we'll go to Outcast Inn. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Ooh, kink in my neck. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.